government is to deploy a task force comprising the police and other security agencies to clamp down on illegal gaming, as well as monitor and arrest operators of the industry who engage children in the act. According to him, it's time to change gaming from being perceived as a social problem to being perceived as a form of entertainment and a positive force for economic development. Peter Mreku is a gaming commissioner.
Underage gaming is a problem in this country, where the commission is working together with the operators to come up with ways to curb this situation that we are in. One of the main reasons is you can see this stakeholder engagement. We're coming up with our strategic business plan, which we're going to roll out, and the inputs from what we're going to get here are things that we're going to get together to a strategic business plan and roll it. But going forward, as you know, in this country, the NIA is also working on the identification for everyone in this country. These are part of the things that we're going to look at too as well, with the operators too as well, and what we're going to do in future too as well. We're migrating the gaming industry from analog onto a digital platform to be able to monitor. Then we know who is on. Our monitoring team will be checking from time to time and visiting operators as and when. You know, we call upon you to check on whoever has come on, because whatever we do when you go digital, we plug you into the monitoring system, we check. We know who plays, it captures your age, it captures most of the information that we need. Based on that, we'll be checking, carrying out audits, we'll be checking it. If we are found to be go out of what you're supposed to do, then, you know, the commission will come out with whichever penalties or whatever we have to do to you. Recently, so a couple of weeks ago, if you read the papers, we went out on our normal operation where we got some illegal operators, which was all over in the news too as well. These are things that we're doing. Task force are going around. We're working, like I said, with the police too as well, and some CID operators too as well, which we work together to get all these things under control.
Mr. Mreku there, our Deputy Minister for the Interior, Henry Quartey, in his address expressed worry over the rate at which children are involved in the act. He called on operators of the gaming industry to discourage children from engaging through the implementation of stringent measures. Underage gambling, he says, has resulted in negative perception about the industry, as most children of school-going age are usually found at game centers, resulting in the rise of social vices.
We should aim at building a sound consumer protection policy. One area of concern is the underage gambling, which has resulted in negative perception about the industry. As stakeholders, we should put our wills together and ensure that we discourage or institute measures that will help keep our young ones safe from engaging in activities not meant for them. Whilst the industry thrives, display your signposts and discourage the young ones. I repeat that, please. Display your signposts and discourage the young ones. To the regulator, the Gaming Commission of Ghana, you have a responsibility to ensure effective monitoring that the right persons engage in this industry.
Well, he's also monitoring, advocating the monitoring of the industry as well as a clampdown on illegal gaming.
Gaming has always raised social and psychological concerns in society, prompting regulators to provide adequate controls in a number of areas, from the consumer protection to social well-being. Given the current trend, where there is public attention and constant backlash against the Gaming Commission as a regulator for the influx of slot machines, popularly known as jackpot machines, across the length and breadth of the country, without effective supervision and monitoring. Your inputs as stakeholders in tracking this menace is key. Often we focus our lenses on slot machines, ignoring the human factor of promoting responsible play by consumers or punters. Mr. Chairman, as government and ministry, we remain committed to promoting a gaming environment where gambling is an enjoyable leisure activity, devoid of societal menace and criminality. As operators, you have a duty to offer options that help punters manage their gambling in a responsible manner and giving them control over both time and money they spend on gaming. A healthy gaming industry with strong frameworks and guidelines are essential for policy formulation.
Well, away from gaming, Ghana has launched this year's World Literacy Day with a call on government to expedite efforts to spread internet connectivity and invest in adult literacy across the country. Country Director of Engage Now Africa, Cecilia Mankwa, noted that failure to improve this would lead to a lag in the country's development. She further called on all stakeholders to emphasize the need for literacy programs to adapt in the digital world.
This unfortunate situation is prevalent in marginalized communities in Ghana, where internet access and connectivity is a problem. Engage Now Africa would like to plead with the Ministry of Education to appeal to the telecommunication networks to expedite efforts to spread internet connectivity across the country. At Engage Now Africa, our mode of implementation is unique and focuses on bridging the learning curve of participants in learner-centered environments. We encourage equal class participation and interaction.
Well, for her part, Deputy Minister for Education Barbara AC stated that government is working towards enhancing literacy in the country.
These trajectories persist, and aspects of our socio-economic development will lag to the determinant of our country. The illiterate are first held from the benefits of literacy and lifelong learning. These same individuals, which greater proportion is women, also misses out the numerous opportunities that the digital technological age has to offer. The government of Ghana is working through various initiated policies to change this trend.
That is the Deputy Minister of Education. There were some of the students have been sharing their experiences with us.
Engage Now Africa has helped me to identify vowels and consonants, and the Engage Africa have helped me how to speak correct English, to write and to read.
Engage Africa, you help me. I understand and speak very good English, and I know if my friends come in the house speaking English, I understand, and I also speak with them.
It's helped me a lot about my education. I can make a sentence in myself. It's never too late to learn.
First, I can't read, I can't write, but now I can't speak good English. But now I can go to bank and withdraw my money, deposit without any helper. Now I can speak good English.